you ever have a period like where you regained or anything, or a rough plateau?
I actually saw you during one of them, and I'd put on like 5 pounds, and she said, it's okay, it's okay. And I was like, it's 5 pounds, and I did all this work. It took me 2 months to lose 5 pounds, and here we are. And she said, it's gonna go away. We just have to adjust a little bit. And it was, all I had to do was adjust the time I was eating. And it was it. That was it.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
I didn't really have any significant weight gains, but there were times when, there was a time when insurance didn't cover a certain med. And I remember you saying something about how you stayed at a certain hotel because it had a Peloton, and that was like your crutch. And you asked me if I felt like that med was my crutch, and I said, no, actually I feel like you're my crutch. Because when I hit any type of like gain or anything, you always just reminded me where I was, and you would bring up, you were very good with bringing up facts and data. Like you would say, look, this is where you were, this is where you're at, this is normal, this is, and so I feel like that's really important when we start to get like emotional, because I feel like that's a big part of like weight loss, is that you ground us back in reality of like, you know, these are the facts here, and these are like, you would talk about, you know, drug trials, and like, this is like what normal weight loss is on this, or, you know, but then not just using weight loss drugs, because you haven't, the one that I've lost the most on was not a weight loss drug, you know, and I had a friend that went to you, and you just helped her depression, and then that helped her, and there were no weight loss drugs. So it's just things like that. People just, you just listen to us, and you cater it to our needs. And so I'm, like she said, like you saved our life, like you really truly, you didn't just save my life, like you saved my, like my heart, honestly. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
When people come in often, they're so broken.
Yeah.
And this is the part where I'm going to tear up, but to see patients go from just really almost like stooped and so not confident and timid, and like, why is it even worth risking it again? I'm just going to be like disappointed. And then I promise you, from across the room, it's like everything changes. It's like their posture is straighter. There's highlights, there might be some new makeup, and it's just, it's this internal healing also. It's not, I mean, I love what we do, like, you know, physiologically, but it's watching this little butterfly, you know, like kind of come out, and it's really rewarding, because I think it's such a sad thing, the way this is treated in our society, and like watching people grow through it and be able to just, I always describe it as like knowing that you have agency. Like, I am the one in charge. No, I will decide. I actually used to say that to myself sometimes. You know, I will decide what we weigh.
Right.